Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm Ashanti, your reading friend, and this is Sophie. My dear Sophie is with us today reading the one and only Cat in the Hat. Now, I'm sorry if my voice is a little raspy. It's been a very interesting start to winter. I'm very happy where I'm at right now, but my voice is adjusting to the cold and the temperature change and the weather and the climate, all that fancy stuff. So without further ado, before I talk your ear off, we're going to put our reading glasses on. Much better. We have our handy dandy mic, and we have The Cat in the Hat. Right, Sophie? By Dr. Seuss. Now this one is in English and Spanish, so I'm going to record this video in two parts because I'm going to do English first, and then the next video I'll do Spanish. I'll read this in Spanish. In Espanol. The Cat in the Hat. This was one of my favorite books and the movie when I was a kid, so I love reading it over and over again. Alright, so you'll see there'll be two paragraphs, and the Spanish font is in the bigger, or the Spanish is in the larger font, and then the English is in the smaller font, usually under the Spanish on each page when you see that. So I'm going to scoot over a little bit. I feel like I'm out of view. All right. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. It's a cold, cold, wet day today. I look like them, just with a book. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house and we did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it, not one little bit. Yeah, sitting all day is not fun. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. Even the fish jumped. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. Tell me about it, Cat in the Hat. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. He says that a lot in the TV show. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. True story. You should. Now, have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have fun. Lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book on one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Uh-oh. Look at me. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up two books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. On a dish? That's crazy. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. That, I thought he literally meant like putting milk on a plate and trying to balance it. Thank the author for pictures. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. This is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on a ball. And Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And a fish came down too, but he fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this?" "Oh, no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "Nor I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sinking deep in the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." "And so," said the cat in the hat, "and so, I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out, and then as fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box. A big redwood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game Fun in a Box," said the cat. "In this box are two things I will show to you now. You will like these two things," said the cat with a bow. Or bow. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then out of the box came Thing 2 and Thing 1, and they ran to us fast, and they said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? Kind of interesting looking. And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2. We shook their hands, but our fish said, "No, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. "Have no fear, little fish," said the cat in the hat. "These things are good things," and he gave them a pat. "They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day." "Now here is a game that they like," said the cat. "They like to fly kites," said the cat in the hat. "No, not in the house," said the fish in the pot. "They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit." I can imagine how angry that fish is, thinking the fish is the boss but can't survive out of water. Interesting plot, Dr. Seuss. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, bump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and Thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Now they're taking her clothes out of her closet. Mommy's not going to be happy. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, "I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say?" Then our fish said, "Look, look," and our fish shook with fear. "Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way." Bad news. "So do something fast," said the fish. "Do you hear? I saw her, your mother. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing one and thing two." So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, "With my net I can get them. I bet with my net I can get those things yet." No success. Then I laid down my net. It came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, "Now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away." "Oh dear," said the cat, "you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame." Then he shut up the things in the box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. "That is good," said the fish. "He has gone away, yes, but your mother will come. She will fight in this big mess, and this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all." And then who was back in the house? Why, the cat. "Have no fear of this mess," said the cat in the hat. "I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know." Then we saw him pick up and all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, "That is that." And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on that day? Should we tell her about it? No, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? My mother asked me, I'm telling her. I'm not being sneaky about a cat being my nanny for a day. So I'll definitely let her know. And I don't know if she'll be relieved, but I would like to be told as a mom if there was a nanny in the form of a cat and a hat that had gremlins. Thing one and thing two. Yeah, I would be a little confused. But it's always good to tell the truth. At least everybody will know the real story and not something that's made up. I love this book. It's so much fun, and it shows how much imagination can play a huge role in our lives, especially when we're reading stories. So I got this book from Half Price Books, and I love that store, especially for children's books, because they have so many and you can collect so many at one time. But you can shop there too, or you can check it out at your local library. I'm sure they'll have it there as well. Me and Sophie are going to go and enjoy the rest of our gloomy day with our family. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
We truly enjoy sharing our adventures with you here at Ivy's Fortress. If you do too, like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, what are you doing? It is your choice, but we'll race you there. Bye.